Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing an Atlas crate, and I'm really excited to see what this month's Atlas crate has in store for us. So if you're new to my channel, I created this channel as a homeschooling resource to do different unboxings like I'm doing today, to give you curriculum ideas, to share spiritual insights with you. So if you're interested in those things, please hit that subscribe button and let's open this Atlas crate. So this month's is Germany. Says zoom along the Autobahn, write wacky fairy tales and explore Germany. So that sounds like a lot of fun. So when we open it up, we can see our little information cards along the top that says Guten Tag. And so when you open this up, usually it has a whole bunch of different activities you can do, and then you can add these to your booklet. So this is what this little folder looks like. And down here usually has some sort of activity that'll ask questions that are on these cards. So as you go through the cards together, they can find them here, find the answers, and you can answer them. So you can turn it kind of into a quiz or just a scavenger hunt type thing. So these are the cards in here, and we'll have to look through them more and tell activities. But I always feel like the art on them is really great. They're just really pretty. And so it has our little friends that kind of journey with us. They give you some words you could learn to say in German. It gives you some different castles you could visit. It talks about Beethoven. My husband, him too, he knows about Beethoven, but my 8-year-old is taking piano and has been learning about a lot of different musicians. So this will be fun for him as well. And then, I don't know how to say this, but it looks like some sort of dance maybe. So I don't know, we'll have to explore that more. And then pretzels, my kids will love that. So that will be really exciting. So I'm excited to go through those more, and it always gives you a sticker too that you can add to your booklet, like a passport, like we visited Germany. So then in here, it has fairy tales. So these are the instruction cards. It might be as a game, I'm not really sure. So this is kind of giving us what we're supposed to do. And then a car launcher, so that will be fun. So we can go on the Autobahn. And here we go. So this just is our instructions. I feel like in the past they were little booklets, and now they're kind of fold out instructions like this. So that's a little bit different than usual. And then this looks like for our car to put together all those pieces. And we have some different rubber bands in here. And some other, this looks like for the game for fairy tales, maybe this, I'm not sure what this one's for, but some more wood pieces, but these look like for the dice. And then it has a whole bunch of stickers that I'm assuming will go on those dice. I'm not really sure. And then colored pencils is what this says. And then our little fairy tale book, so you can write your name at the top. And then it has fairy tales. So this is kind of cool, just first glance. It has verb, it has animal, adjective, person. So it's teaching them some things with grammar while you're going through the fairy tale. So that seems like it'd be a great resource to be able to just use for homeschool. You could use this for English and for geography and for anything else you want to adapt it to. So I'm gonna let my kids get started with this, and we will let you know how it goes. So we just finished doing the Atlas crate, and it was so much fun, guys. It really was. I thought it was super creative. There was just so many fun activities this month. So when we opened our little packet right here, we kind of look through all these activities, and there's lots of history, there's fun activities, there's food you can make. There's just so many great things on here if you want to take it and expand it into a week-long lesson about Germany, or maybe 2 weeks, however long you wanted to spend on it. There's so much information in here to do that. And you know, it talks about this castle, which was apparently what inspired Walt Disney's castle, so this one. So I thought that was cool. And then it talks about Beethoven, and we practiced this dance. It wasn't pretty, but we tried it out. And my kids are very excited about pretzels. We'll have to see if we make these pretzels. We recently made pretzels for a different activity, and that was a lot of fun, and they enjoyed it a lot. So let me just show you the few crafts that we got to make. So they had this car because of the Autobahn, and they said if you run out of gas on the Autobahn, that's illegal. So don't do that, and probably because you get run over, because people are allowed to just go whatever speed they want. So this thing is really cool. It clicks right here, and then you sit the car in the front and you push down on this yellow, and then it shoots the car forward. So I thought that was a fun activity. This part isn't the most stable, like putting the top part of the car together. It probably will fall apart pretty easily if you play with it too much, but I still thought it was fun and a really clever idea, and this contraption is amazingly cool, so we really like that. And then the other activity they had with this was fairy tales, because of like the Black Forest, Grimm fairy tales, you know, all those types of things. And so here's what it looks like here, and you can see these little dice. So it comes with all the little stickers to go on these dice, and they're all just on one sheet. And since I'm doing this with all my kids together as a group, I just cut the colors out on the sheet and just gave them each 3, because my youngest is kind of too small to do it. So I just gave them 3 dice, and then they each got a few different colors, and they could put them on. So that worked really well. If you're working with a big group of people, you could just cut all the colors apart and give them to them so that they can still work on them and not be fighting over the stickers, sort of thing. But I just thought this idea with these dice and the fairy tales was super clever and just so much fun, and just provide you with like a grammar lesson too. So we started a story. We did, what is it? Little Lost Riding Hood right here. So that was really fun. And you fill in the whatever these are called, rectangles, with what it tells you to do. And my kids just loved rolling the different die. You know, when it was their turn, they just each kept their own like 3 or 2 die, and they each took turns rolling them when it was their color, and then we filled it in with the word, and then we read the story, and they thought it was hilarious and a lot of fun. And even though, so there's 3 stories in here, we just did 1. So this one's still blank, so you could do, you know, the rest of those, but you could also use these for other things. I feel like with grammar, it's kind of like a Mad Lib type thing, so that would be fun. Obviously, the words are a little bit limited and you'd have to come up with the sentences, but I think the kids would really enjoy it, or they could use it for their own. My oldest was talking about how he could get ideas of how to write stories using these. So I think there's a lot of fun things you can do with that. And we're excited to add, you know, our pages to our book. So this is our book, and then you can add the sticker they send you in here showing that we've traveled to Germany. And I'm just excited. I think the Atlas Crate has been so wonderful so far, and this is our 4th month, I believe. So I'm excited to see what country we get to do next month and what activities they have. And I think it's working great in a group as we do it as a group. I think it's been a lot of fun, and we just get a laugh and have a good time together. So please give us a thumbs up, and we will see you next time.